spectacular SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, a good battle in the FC. The Green Bay and Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go from SoFi. They'll get across the 20, mark them down to 23-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
Love to Golden. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. Right to the right foot. It is caught, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and 6. From the gun, it's Love. They connect on this one. Good for 13 yards.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Packers.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it, and they're pressing it for first and extend this possession. I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the carry that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not great job staying in phase, stretching this ball outside, and he brings them down for a loss.
On play action, Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
That one is batted away, incomplete, no separation. It brings up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. They send Britton Covey back deep. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56, the #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proving to be a really hard team to beat. Really nice job here defensively, not only to get the penetration and to clog those run lanes, but they're able to take him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They put Adams in motion. Stafford now on second down. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
Stafford's pass complete to Kyron Williams. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
10. First down awaits at the 26-yard line. Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line.
12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple. My guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page. That's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. It's second down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13
Call it a
yards
gain of 13.
That's good.
First down,
Rams.
LA.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Off play action. It's Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do every loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On third down, Stafford, and they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
At his 48-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So
fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. The Packers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And this will not help the cause. He's going tackling. Tackled back at the 8.
It's a loss of 2.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass cover. But when you also have a defensive back that can make the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact, and it's going to force third down.
I like the idea idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down. So you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second and 7. A good play action with Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's
recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. From the gun, Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Now Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback. He's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
The Rams offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. It's a bootleg with Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Atwell sent in motion here. They run over center with Williams. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Third down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. A gain there of 15. Good for a Rams first down.
15 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts, but the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better ability to pronate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
A gain of 9 yards.
And that just can't happen. And long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle. Just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to exceed long first down.
And he's close to another first down. Brought down to the marker.
I really this drive, Mike, and what that makes the defense have to defend higher field. The run game and the pass game, everything's the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. And with that run, it puts them on the Dorson zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
To throw is Stafford. And he's going to be at about the 4.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Williams. Touchdown, Rams.
When you think back to their first session of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as the game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their idea of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Joshua Carty's out now for the extra point. His kick is good, and they'll take a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, Packers nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Packers.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Green Bay.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
At the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second and 5. Now Love. This one not quite on target. Too much, and that one falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he is on to punt for Green Bay. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0. As they begin with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Edger and Cooper. They're on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. Be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's taken in by Higbee. That's his first reception of the ball game, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A first down throw for Stafford. A quick slant, and here's Adams. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To the air again, Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford.
Stafford's pass. Intended for
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On the give, it's Williams. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Still first down.
On the carry, it's Williams. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Deshaun Nixon there for the tackle.
Deshaun Nixon on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Second down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd downs.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. the shotgun, it's Stafford. He's got it now. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And what a fitting end to this drive. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams move out on top. 14-0.
Rams 14. Packers nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard
Packers
line.
offense ready to get back at it. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium. After a short break, they'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st down, Packers.
From the gun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
This one is caught by Reed. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This a 31-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are on the board just before halftime.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3.
Brendan McManus.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get going again in this third quarter. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
Stafford now on 2nd down. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams.
Stafford's pass.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Gotta give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. It was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
The Rams punting unit coming out as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. A fair catch called for and made, but hold everything. There's a flag backed by the kicker. It may very well give him new life.
Automatic 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Packers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw is Love. Flush to his right, taking off. He'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
On 4th down, out comes the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They put Adams in motion. They'll put a receiver in motion right. 1st down, it is Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one for being taken down.
The tackle by Nate Hobbs. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Get home, boys. We got this.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Punt team headed out for the Rams. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
18-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It's 3rd and 4. In motion, it's Golden. To throw is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it! And he will take this one in! 79 yards! Touchdown, Green Bay! Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tag off a two-point conversion.
Packers 11.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready for this next possession.
26-yard line.
Watch the lineman, watch the bull, watch the bull.
On first down, it's Stafford. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Now a second down into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
That's good for a
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
2nd and 10. To the air again. Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Stafford on target to Buka. And the Rams have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
They put Adams in motion. Send a man in motion right. On the play fake, here's Stafford. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. In bounds as good as you can do it.
Number 17, Devontae Adams.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stafford to throw again. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams will extend their third quarter lead.
Roughing a kicker. Defense.
So a big mistake there. Roughing call on the field goal try. It gives them an automatic first down. The line of scrimmage. That's about it.
This defense was on display, Mike. Area at the line. Keep it to
2nd, 10. Done. It after. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the down and 9.
Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Now it's Stafford. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2 with a good tackle there.
A 3rd and goal.
My God, I can't believe what I watched.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Right side, completes to Nakua. Trying to get away, but he will not. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay a game. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal.
A 24-yard
This,
attempt.
about as short as you can get. Not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison, and it just seemed that half-second delay get
The man in motion is Watson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
On play action, Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down, Packers.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. There does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Love to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's third down.
From the gun, it's Love. That's taken in, and he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no get, and it sets up fourth down. We're about ready now for the punt. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
First and 10.
Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Stafford now on third down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
Defense.
That might make this a first down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 40.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still second down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. They put Adams in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And it won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Stafford. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And now the punting unit will come up as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A good play action with Love. To the left side, he finds Krabs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On 2nd down, Love. Rushed to his left. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Green Bay.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
On first down, it's Love. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
Throwing on second down, Love. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Rams 14.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On first and 10, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. First and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Stafford now on second down. That's caught by Puka. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle is made here at the 3-yard line.
Rams, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do because we know we need to finish this off with 6.
That is caught side of the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown, Rams.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good, and the Rams go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Packers 18.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back to work. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Second down throw for Love. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 16 on that pass play.
And
first down, Packers.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of
2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us This is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Kraft. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Rams' 39-yard line.
It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds. And that's going to set up a 3rd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he's in! Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Rams 21.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Corum. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now the veteran, Matthew Stafford, and the rest of the Rams. Down by 4. A little over 80 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves as they come up with 1st down. Here's 1st down.
Come on, man. Somebody got to step up and make the play.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford.
Stafford's pass complete to Puka Nacua. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Rams.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
At the 49-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. Caught by find Nakua on the outright. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
A gain of 9.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Again, it's Stafford. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Rams use their third and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
32-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. To the air again. Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
16 more yards.
It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
He gets it into the hands of Atwell.
Complete to Tutu Atwell. A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 9-yard line.
Here's second down. Stafford to throw again. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Makes the score Rams 28, Packers 25.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he will attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.